now we get the C1500 behind me, and well, so I'm going to be doing the exhaust videos with it, and it's been sitting for a while. I'm going to go through, change sensors, rebuild throttle body, all that good stuff, and a few performance upgrades. And of course, you know, the biggest performance upgrade on one of these old school engines with that kind of air cleaner is to flip the lid. That should give us a lot of horsepower. I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that. We're going to go a different route. So let's start up under here. Probably change the exhaust. I got headers, as you know. Plenty of good stuff. So just going to jump to it. Okay, so obviously I'm changing a bunch of sensors and everything on here. But what I really am going to go ahead and do is rebuild the throttle body while I'm at it. Because this thing's been sitting so long, I don't want to risk it. Then, let's get done with that and changing sensors and all that good stuff. Then it comes to headers and all that. Well, I hope I get enough time tonight so I can get this done and do the exhaust tomorrow, but it's not looking like it. It's like a new tensioner, new belt to put on. I already did the old pressure sensor, map sensor, EGR solenoid, EGR valve, rebuilt the throttle body with new injectors, new regulator, throttle body spacer, and obviously I got a chrome air cleaner on it now. And I have not got to the headers yet. Headers, plugs. They gave me the wrong thermostat, so I'm going to have to change that. I will have to get this on there too. It's a new ignition coil. I thought that was supposed to be blue. Dang it. Oh well. Oh, there's my header gaskets. I changed the oil too, as well. This probably hadn't changed in forever. And plug wires. Not sure with that sun setting if I can do it. Plus I need to go to the parts store so I can start early in the morning, finish everything. Set that off to the side. That belt, it's probably seen better days. The tensioner, it's probably had tension on it for probably since it's new. I guarantee it's never been changed. So try to start taking care of some of that and then get to the cool stuff. Time for probably an unpopular decision. You know, thought about it and thought it wouldn't be a good idea. Try to take it all apart and try to do it the way they want you to do it when you buy the headers, because the reviews say that don't work. Of course I'm not going to leave any sharp edges, and I'll tell you how great this little thing is. Alright, now we're getting closer to getting this truck ready for the exhaust videos. It is the next morning, obviously, and I had to finally got the parts swapped out and changed out for the ones I needed. So all I got left is the 2 temperature sensors, one for the gauge, one for the EFI. I got the new tensioner on with the new belt. Of course, it has new EGR and solenoid. New mat, new throttle position sensor, new idle air control valve. New O2 sensor that'll go in with this header. New injector, throttle body fully rebuilt with the new fuel pressure regulator. It has a new fuel pump. Throttle body spacer. I think that's, oh, and the NOx sensor. I think that's all I can think of off the top of my head. So close. It's misting right now, sprinkling, whatever you want to call it. Camera can't get wet, obviously. All I have to do is put the plug wires on. Put the new coil on. Put the plugs in. Header's tightened down. Now, I can show you the exhaust and what happened to it. So, there's the exhaust. The factory Y pipe was in the way of me getting in the passenger header in because it was just in the way. It wouldn't move. It wouldn't budge. So I started to cut off the cat, and I noticed the elbow back here before the muffler is just shot full of holes. So I took it all off. I did cut the muffler and save the muffler, so I can use that later, and it's actually in decent shape. The Y pipe's in good shape. I'm just going to have to get rid of these studs so I can bolt up to the headers. Now if it would just kind of stop raining for a second, or enough time for me to get the plug wires on, I'm good. Of course I figured out something. You kind of see the umbrella, it's horribly attached to the tripod, so it's going to do what I need it to do, keep the camera safe. So yeah, I went a little rogue, pulled the wires, and hopefully they had the firing order correctly. I started with their number 1 and went around. Should be alright. See how everything looks. They go ahead and paint it blue under there because I didn't want flat black on flat black, because that was the original plan. So it looks a lot better to me. I fixed that a bit. I just put one of these on here because that's the only battery I have. I guess something happened and they got a top post battery because this is what they did. I'm just going to run with that. I think it'll be fine. See the other side? It's looking pretty good. Got my high voltage coil on, and it was supposed to be blue, but it's red. I'll live with it. Throttle body spacer. Right now it's open headers, obviously, because the exhaust is not on. I'll put it all back together when I do the muffler videos and weld on the pipe. Everything, both water temps are now in, all that good stuff. So, new plugs. Let's start it up, because I got to add antifreeze anyway. course, not only do I got to add antifreeze, I need to check for leaks while I do this. See what happens. So far so good, no miss. I don't see any leaks. I did change the oil pressure sensor, so that gauge now works. Yeah, ran it run for a little bit, let them kind of half cure. I'll let it run again, but I'll save that for later. Now, well, you probably noticed I took the bull bar off because I got tired of hitting it, crawling over it. I'll work on the engine, so we're good here. I'm gonna just check a few things. And yeah, gonna let it go through another heat cycle, tighten down the headers, double check for leaks because that bothers me, and I think everything else is fine. Then start doing some exhaust videos, and then we'll go on the outer appearance, which needs a lot of help. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thanks for watching.